cars that he's been waiting for me right here. And he went up and down, just kind of. I wonder he's a security in just driving his own car, kind of blending in. It's really strange, dude.
Between the entities, which are predetermined. That's the big green one. Predetermined budgets.
He see.
How all this is working.
This guy must be a security.
What you're seeing in those clouds are just the questions of what are the ramifications of what's going on here on the taxpayer. So there's
I guess he's the next one.
dead smack in the middle.
He's just waiting for me to
Talking about it all emanates from there, which is again central
come up, right?
Any central
Hey?
district for that matter.
But that's a dead end, though.
They
I have to turn around.
The problem with the initial notice of value is that it's fraud, and their databases are so badly corrupted that when Mr. Spencer testified that
What
they
the
took
hell?
60,000 properties, we ran an analysis.
What was this guy, dude?
Spreadsheet, and the spreadsheet's called.
Strange, huh?
That one.
You know, it's like the minute you come through the gate, you're being recorded. Your vehicle, your lesson plate, everything. You know, it's just a harassment, dude. If they're real criminal, they want to get in, they get in, dude. They get in. Let me just tell you that one. And nothing the security can do about it. They can get in. They find a way. They won't be in a fucking Toyota. There'll be someone in a suit, right? There'll be someone in a Range Rover, you know, like one of those vehicles. They come in like they live here. They don't even know what hit them. That's the key, you know. It's a surprise element how they really rob the place. You're just harassing like a little flash driver because there's so many flash drivers come through. Why are you allowing that though? Why are you allowing all the flash drivers go through the gate? Because it's convenient for the customer, and then at the same time you want to harass them because you don't trust them. That just doesn't make, you know. Have a locker somewhere, you know, so the customer can go to the locker, so no driver can need to go into your freaking gated community. No one cares who's there, you know, what kind of house you're in. From the moment you enter the gate until the moment you get to the house, drop off the package. If you take an extra longer, they will start coming and find you. You know. This is one of the, okay, let me see. Oh, I know this one. It's the big box. It's the box. Medium custom box. It's this one. Okay. Say anything, just say his dog. No access code required. Customer gets her package. Normally, no permission required. Can deliver the package. Holy moly. That alone sounds fucking title, dude. No permission required. Okay, so but then when they say customer get their package, normally no permission required. Sound like that coming from Amazon, right? Could be the customer wrote themselves. That's crazy though. The audacity, the entitlement. Shit. It's crazy, huh? It's like, you have money, doesn't matter where you're from. You can come here, you can fucking indulge, right? You're in front of the in front of the line, everything. You're VIP, everything. You're in front of the train. You're in the pilot seat. If you were born and raised here, and then you're struggling, you're doing this, you're like, they already put you in the, second class citizen. Don't matter, Oh man, that's why I'm saying, dude. It's just kind of like that. When the guy was on YouTube today, I was watching that. He was talking about this high-rise downtown living in downtown LA, right? You can't have an entire floor to yourself. How much it's gonna cost? You're doing a tour, and then in the background, in the main lobby, you see a bunch of Amazon drivers over there try to check in. Everybody in the vest. You can tell they're flex drivers. So they're struggling. Try to get that money. Try to get that side hustle, whatever it is. So if you love him, bring him to LA, because it's heaven, right? Heaven if you have money. If you hate him, bring him to LA, because it's hell, right? Because over here you're struggling to make ends meet. Try to piece together several jobs together just to barely make ends meet. And that's what the reality is. You're either up there with 2% or down here with the majority of the people. Everybody's a help, right? Everybody struggling, everybody try to make ends meet. That's it. There's no in between no more. Nothing in between. The grand finale. Look at this too. Look at that. I didn't know there's
The other judge, elected judge, probably, right? Is that
here in Beverly Hill or Mulholland Drive? They're in their own private vehicle, and then when I was arriving, they've been notified either by the app or by the customer. So this dude was like waiting for me right there at the stop sign. So as soon as I pull up, he tried to get a good look at my face. And then when I dropped it off, he made the U-turn, went all the way to the cul-de-sac. And then after I dropped out the package, he came back and kind of got behind the vehicle and then tried to record the license plate. Because it's a Tesla Model 3, right? It's in Sentry mode all the time. So it's recording 360. It's a Model 3 Highland. So he's using that feature to record, my vehicle and then me arriving. And so that's why sometimes you got to turn off certain features on your Flex app. You could easily just toggle the Wi-Fi thing and toggle the data thing. You turn that off, before you arriving to the destination, so they can track you how many stops you are away, you know, because usually when they deliver you with the DPS, right, drivers, the one they drive the Amazon vans, when they have so many packages, they will predict like you're 6 stops away, 18 stops away. Well, less than 10 stops away, they will let the customer know. I don't know how precise with the Flex Drivers app, but when you tackle that off, eventually this map will work offline, but you will not notify the customer ahead of the time. Because otherwise, you just give them a good reason to track you, you know. So you get there, they're like right there waiting for you in the driveway, waiting for you, like, or in some cases they block you in, or just like park on the opposite street. When their street is really narrow, you pull up, you're like trapped right there, you know, because they got everything. They got description of your face, they got the color of your car. So when you pull up, it's like they just waiting for you, you know. If you don't, this is another reason. If you don't trust that person who deliver your package, I understand you're waiting for your package, right? You want, if you're really waiting for the package, you know, you come out like, oh, is that my package? You hand it to the customer, that's fine. But what I don't like is they waiting for you just to record you or get a description of you, you know, or call security to wait for you in the other case, right? This young dude said waiting for me on the stop sign with the Century Mall and the Tesla to record, you know. That I don't like, you know. The real criminals out there, you know. You don't suspect a person that deliver your package that's casing your joint, you know. But that's exactly what they're doing. They're casing, you know. See, this is another one of those. It took me right back to this one. Actually, this one, most of the time I drop it. Oh, this is another Amazon driver right here in front of me. Yeah, see, he got that sign from the station. It said frequent stops. Let me just put it 3348, right? So in the back seat.
We have seen some type of manufacturing of the money.
So he scanned him. I think it's just ready to.
I mean, I could go on and on and on with the over 1 million households that have.
Okay, I'm gonna do the same as him, I guess. Since hi, same as him.
Sergeant.
Oh, Clinton, 3348. If you don't trust me, I can give it to you. Either way, I'm not here to casing the joint.
Sorry?
I'm not here to casing the place. If you don't trust me, like, I could leave the package with you.
It's protocol. Pass your ID?
I didn't bring with me.
Oh, well, I can't let you in.
Okay, can I drop it with you?
Nah, not that one.
Oh, but you didn't ask the other guy for ID.
Yes, I did.
You did?
Yeah, he gave me his ID.
I didn't see it. I didn't see it
I
though.
handed over his ID.
No, you
Yes,
just.
I did. How are you gonna tell me my job?
I was watching you the whole time
I have
behind
his
you.
name right here.
What was his name?
Bro, I don't gotta tell you none of that. I need your ID. If not, you can go back wherever you came from.
What did you go back where you came from? That sounds really offensive, dude.
You can take the package back. That's what I meant.
I just didn't bring my ID. Is that a problem?
With your name on it, it's fine.
I can give you my name.
No, I gotta see something with your,
Oh, this one?
with your name.
You got my lesson plate. You can look it up. Or you could call the customer and they can give you. They have a photo of me.
Huh?
Huh?
In the morning. I don't know why you're making this harder than it is. I just need your ID. That's it.
I didn't have, I told you, I didn't
How
have,
you driving with no license?
I forgot. Is there one time you
Debit
driving
card,
without your ID?
Amazon card.
Amazon card?
Yeah, like anything with your name on it. Registration, something with your name on it.
Oh, registration? Maybe I have my registration. Registration is fine.
I'm not trying to give you a hard time.
No, I understand. I'm just saying I didn't bring my ID. Here's my registration right here. This is my name on there.
Here you go. Make sure you don't knock on the door, ring on the bell.
Okay, for sure. See that problem? You see that? Last time he allowed me to, it's the same security guy. Last time he called the customer, they said they don't feel safe for the driver to come in. So they actually told him on the phone to leave it with him. So that's what I did, but then there's a geofence. So I had to call the support to get that geofence off and then drop it off with him. And now he's saying it's early in the morning, he can't call the customer. What? And then if you staying here, right? If you checking your map or slightly longer, the customer can then call security to have another security come out and then to ask you, do you need help? That's exactly what happened to the other place. I mean, why you like giving such hard time to the driver come through, right? I understand there's so many drivers driving their own vehicles come through. If you think it's not secure, have the package delivered to a locker, right? You can go anytime to pick it up. Why you want the driver to come to your fucking door through a gate and then give them a hard time like through the security, harassing the drivers, you know? I just, you know, if you worry about the driver tasting your joint, don't let them in. Have them delivered to a locker. You know, there's plenty of locker around LA. Easy, you know? Just don't. And then he tells me to knock on the door, ring doorbell. Didn't you say that it's early in the morning? Oh my God. I'm pretty sure he didn't ask the guy in front of me for ID. Go back the way you came from. What do you go back the way you came from? Go back the way you came from. Next time, tell the customer put in the locker. You know, I'll be happy to drop in the locker. If you want to hide your identity, right? If you hide where you live, right? What you have, you worry about people like, you know, might come later to case your joint or to rob you. Make sure you want to deliver it to a PO box or to deliver it to a locker, you know, somewhere safe, so no one know where you are, who you are, right? If you drive a Camry like this, nobody know you own a house like that. You have a driver come through it, fucking any, you know, like 24 hours a day in their own vehicle. They're gonna learn where you at, you know. They're gonna learn what kind of house you have. Period. This is like common sense, you know. You harassing the driver come through here.
Single or $31,500 for married filing jointly, effective in 2025. So even if you don't qualify for anything else on this list, there you go. That is a reduction of your income.
A lot less people are here to pump now. Well, it's early in the morning, but everybody realized it and stop buying it. That's good, man. At least we'll win that battle. No one pumping it, that means no one buying it. Everybody try to get rid of it. That's an interesting name for it. Poker face. There's a new series, new season streaming now. It's a Peacock original. Just removing his robe. Pick up some stuff. It says payment also only. Oh, they gotta let you know. Some people go in there pay their hydrogen. POS has an issue. See, something wrong with it. That's a G-Wagon, huh? Wow. G-Wagon in the driveway.
If the homeowner defaults a loan,
I guess this is standard, right, for this neighborhood. Gotta have a G-Wagon in the driveway.
How does that affect, I mean, in your research, when you're looking into this, the allegations, of fraud, do the central appraisal districts have to?
一这样 U turn， 你看到？哎呦！
disabled veterans with disability, you're paying. Listen as makes life shorter.
It's a beat. I realized later on, like, I didn't wear the vest. I should wear it. Oh. Mine like the old school. Nice, he's stacked on his. do it for him myself anymore. I'm saying, oh shit. Yep.
Please select the truck. Please present your card or authorizing.
As usual, our 2 shots of water. Take her like a shot.
memo that was put out.
Looks like an Insta360 X4 or something of the sort.
So he had put it out.
Oh, it's for
in
cab.
other words, the state come forward.
Yeah, it's
and
an
knows
X4
what
right here. Yeah.
Texas Finance is doing. But the memo was
He
one
mounted it
paragraph
right
after
there on the
another,
fender.
stating that well, we can't, we don't want to get involved in this.
Independent cab driver. It has an 8 on it.
We're saying because they were
Interesting spot to put it.
putting fear in the minds of the public.
No, is
Well,
that? Wait,
sales tax was
maybe it's not an Insta360. It looks like a sensors.
So
Maybe the company mounted.
And actually down to the core.
I thought it was Insta360 at first.
Because it missed the warning.
Hi. It's Amazon?
Amazon?
Yeah.
Amazon?
Yes. Okay. Just go. Dude, look at me dead in the eye, dude. Asked me like 2 times. Use the LI Universal Security. This security company provided a lot of security for different places, different residents. This name I'm familiar with, LI Universal. Earlier when I was on Mulholland Drive, there's quite a few places where people park there overnight or early in the morning. You can tell they got the city view. So it's a good place for lovers, right? And also a good place for cheaters. You know, perfect timing for being unfaithful, right? If you're a husband or wife out of country or travel abroad, you know, that's what they go to. Got the perfect view of LA, right? You're way up here looking down. It smells like beef jerky. No, I don't know. Oh, maybe that one. 这有狗啊！现在才知道。
Maybe they're reverse engineering. Hey, we want this, and this. We need this much money. Let's.
I don't know. 是这边。他把这个东西放中间，你看。I don't know. It's the thanks.
等明天算。两个2000，两个9000，一个5000，两个600。9000，这个是9000，2000。这就是这里。